Yeah, okay, this is fascinating. So, as I'm sure you all know, I am absolutely loving Alien Earth, right? Absolutely loving it, right? Oh, yes, he used to believe the terror against her by having her choose a card from a pack that was all lovers. Not sure how they'll go down today. Well, James Bond is a bit rapey in general, right? He is a bit rapey, but yeah, we love him anyway. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I used to read tarot cards before I was a rabbi, and it actually works, right? Really bizarre. Actually, in fact, I'll tell you the last time I read tarot cards. I was by the time when I was about 19, my life had like gone off the rails, kind of big time. Like I didn't get into the college I wanted to, and I was working in a video shop, and my girlfriend, I may have split up. That was a nightmare. She was a ballerina. Oh my god, she was like a 17-year-old ballerina. Oh, that was a fun time in my life. And I was just a bit disappointed. So I did a reading for myself, and there's different types of reading you can do. So I did a very advanced one where there's like lots of cards. And it all said the same thing, that your life's falling apart. I'm like, well, that's pretty much right. Yeah, that's all true. But in a very short space of time, you're going to have a life-changing, a life event that will change your life and put you on a path that will lead you for the rest of your life, and it'll be a happy one that you feel contented in. I was like, well, that's bollocks. That's obviously bollocks. So I had an open ticket to come to Israel a couple of weeks later because a friend of mine was getting married here, right? And I was like, should I take my tarot cards with me? I'll leave it home. That last reading I did was pure bollocks, right? Now, what I did when I came to Israel, one of the first things I did, I went to Dahab, right, which is kind of like a hippie weed paradise in the Sinai, in the and that's exactly what it was. Now, had I bought my tarot cards with me, I could have made a living there doing tarot readings. I probably would still be living there now. All right, but instead, I came back to Israel, and that's when I became religious. That reading turned out to be 100% correct. Bizarre but true. I don't believe in such thing as tarot and astrology in themselves, but they do tend to the viewpoint that perhaps they are ways to focus on talent. Dude, I've seen it work. I mean, that's the bottom line. We're not talking like vague. I just gave you an example. We're not talking about vague stuff either, right? I've seen them predict things which are counterintuitive, that you wouldn't. I've seen it work. I don't know what to tell you, right? And that's kind of formed a lot of my worldview. My worldview is very much formed on what. My personal life experience, right? And it really is. Anyway, Star Trek TNG would have been the focus of Noah Hawley's film. So Noah Hawley, before he did Alien Earth, was tapped to write some new Star Trek movies, right? And I had no idea what I was going to do, but I was intrigued to find out, right? So apparently it would have been data movies, apparently. So what's all this about? What was Star Trek's loss was Alien's gain, when Noah Hawley was once attached to the Paramount franchise. He created this and called a mutual split. The initial idea was for Hawley to direct the next cinematic entry in the franchise, which would have been a dramatic shift from the original series that J.J. Abrams reintroduced in 2009 to a soft reboot into the Kelvin universe. Speaking of the Men's Journal, it would have been some form of continuation that focused on the next generation timeline. Skydance, JJ, I know it's your company, but if you own these scripts, this is the way you want to go right now, right? This is the direction you want to take Star Trek. And just look at the success with Alien. I mean, Norm is like Alien. I think it's getting a second series. We're going to be Noah Hawley's Star Trek films. It was great. We had all the stages in Australia. We were on the runway and we were negotiating with actors. Alien Earth Creator said, mostly I can say what I can say is it was a really hard loss because we got so close. It was an original story that was not Chris Pine related, nor was it Captain Kirk related. I guess the thing that might stick with people is there was an unboxing of Data. The idea was an unboxing of Data. The idea of the android that was to become an element in the films. Okay, it's interesting here, like the first. The first grams of an idea. As part of the ongoing engagement with the project, Oscar winners Kate Blanchett and Rami Malek were both attached to the project that was ultimately scrapped. Kate Blanchett's great, right? Kate Blanchett played an awesome Bob Dylan in the movie I'm Not There. So I can find a clip of it. 1 second. Kate Blanchett, Bob Dylan. Yeah, it was. Yeah, let me show you. It was genuinely excellent. This is why I thought I didn't think there'll be a problem for a woman to play Doctor Who, right? But then, this is Kate Blanchett, who's clearly, a massive talent. 1 second. Is opening up? Can we think about it? Download. Doink. Oh, it's the trailer. Okay, this is a really weird movie. It's got 6 people in it playing different aspects of Bob Dylan. We'll see in the trailer.
People are always talking about freedom. Freedom to live a certain way. Of course, the more you live a certain way, the less it feels like freedom. Me? I can change during the course of a day.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett was mostly from behind for most first scenes.
I wake and I'm one person, and when I go to sleep, I know for certain I'm somebody else.
No idea who Todd Haynes is, but this was a class movie. Yeah, that's Kate Blanchett being Bob Dylan. Black Kid's Bob Dylan and Richard Gere's Bob Dylan.
See, you just want me to say what you want me to say.
Once upon a time, you dressed so fine, through the bumps of dime in your prime. Then you, people call, say.
Christian Bale, I forgot he was in it too. He was good.
All they want from me is finger point songs. I only got 10 fingers.
Man, Heath Ledger. He died a long time ago now.
It's not about me anymore. It's all about him.
How does it feel?
And Wishaw! I totally forgot he was in it too.
That's nature's will, and I'm against
How
nature.
does it feel?
Could have swore you was an older man.
Well, it used to be. Much older.
What's with all this doomsday, hocus pocus?
Yes, chaos, clocks, watermelons, it's everything.
Like a rolling stone.
It's a genuinely strange movie, and I found very engrossing, right? As Kate Blanchett wearing a Bob Dylan wig. I think that's actually her hair. Okay, well, let's see. So Kate Blanchett and Rami Malek would have been in it. It was an adventure. I love the wrath of Khan. Everybody does, but they lean too much into Khan. My favorite moment is when Kirk puts his reading glasses on and lowers the shields. Right? Yeah, it's great. God, the computer's smashed. We need time. Time is a luxury you do not have, Captain. No, I've never seen it before. It costs nothing, but I love the creative problem solving. They outsmart their enemies. It's my favorite. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, learn why things work on a starship. They basically hacked into Reliant. Yeah, fine. We're gonna have to have a quick look at that scene. I'm sorry. When you mention greatness, and I want to keep my Star Trek stuff. No, it's over here, I believe. Hang on. Oh, come on. Is it in the sci-fi folder or do I have a Star Trek folder? I do have a Star Trek folder. The Star Trek folder is in the sci-fi folder. Rothercom. Okay, I love this scene.
Charts up, sir.
Admiral, we're finding it.
I spare your life if you give me everything you know about Genesis.
Admiral,
Please. We don't have the rich Corinthian leather on these seats. It takes time.
Please, you gotta give us time. The bridge is smashed. The computer's inoperative.
Time is a luxury you do not have. I know he's saying it too, but I just remember it.
Time is a luxury you don't have, Admiral.
Again, just that is a great acting choice, right? Putting the glasses on.
Admiral,
It's coming through now, Com.
Reliance prefix number is 16309.
I don't understand.
You have to learn why things work on a starship.
Each ship has its own combination code.
To prevent an enemy from doing what we're attempting.
Yeah, basically they got the back door to this is before, this was what, 82? Nobody knew about this stuff then, right?
Using our console to order Reliant to lower her shield.
Assuming he hasn't changed the combination, he's quite intelligent.
15 seconds, Admiral.
We'll quit when the shields go down.
Khan, how do we know you'll keep your word?
Well, I've given you no word to keep, Admiral.
He was going to turn around and kill them afterwards. I 100%.
In my judgment, you simply have no alternative.
I see your point.
I am kind of looking forward to that Naveen Andrews is his name? Calm audio coming out.
Stand by to receive our transmission. Soon, lock phasers on target and await my command.
Phasers locked.
Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Now, Mr. Spock.
Sir, our shields are dropping. I can't. Where's the override? The override!
Fire.
Oh, gorgeous, right? And that was before the codograms, right? Mike Okoda came up with this way of making a control panel much cheaper. Oh, that's good stuff. Anyway, fine. Let's talk about what he would have done. Coincidentally, Hawley's new FX show, Alien Earth, takes a close look beyond the horror survival aspects of the humans and xenomorphs, the subsequent human experimentation and cross-species work. It takes a broader look at humanity's relation with artificial intelligence since the 1979. Yeah, okay, blah, blah, blah. Upon revisiting Brent Spiner's data, Paramount already went that route, Star Trek Picard, which saw the beloved TNA character initially trapped in a simulation without a body. With the okay, no, that was okay. First two seasons of Picard don't count, right? Spock came, not Spock. Data came back in Picard season 3 when it was like an amalgamation of Noonien Singh, Data, Law, and B4, right? And could be played by an older Brent Spiner with grey hair, right? That was the way. That's really it. It's just about an unboxing Data. Oh, I wish we knew more about it. That does sound interesting to me, right? That does definitely sound interesting. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.